Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have for you a beauty haul video. I have purchased these pieces over a few weeks and I've just kind of put them all together, and I was initially going to show you in one of my vlogs because I went to Sephora, but I just purchased more and more stuff, and I just have a huge amount of beauty stuff to show you. Some old favorites that I've repurchased, but lots of new discoveries. So if you want to find out what I'm loving in beauty right now, I feel like I haven't done a favorites in a long time, so this is also like a favorites thrown in there. So I do hope you enjoy this one. There's going to be a lot of new stuff that I want to talk to you about, so let's get straight into it. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. I upload a new video every week and I would love to have you back. And also don't forget to check me out on Instagram because I put loads of beauty, fashion content on there. So don't forget to follow me on there. I will leave the username on the screen right now. Okay guys, so I'm not going to go in any particular order. I have this humongous bag here which is stuffed to the brim with stuff to show you. So I'm just going to pull stuff out of the bag and talk to you about it. I have used some stuff already, some stuff I haven't tried yet, so real mixed bag in here. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this Pore Cleaner Bubble Foam from Belif. I got this one from Sephora. It's a Korean brand. This one was on the sale actually because I think it was one of those new brands that they get in. And it is so amazing. Basically, it comes in a bottle like this. It's actually quite a large bottle. You get about 100 ml and the price was pretty reasonable. I'm going to be linking everything down below. But yeah, it's a pure cleaner bubble foam, and initially I thought it was just like a cleanser, but it's actually a mask. It has a very interesting system. You just press this down and it just sort of comes over the top. I find it a bit annoying that you can't just do it with one finger and you kind of actually have to put your whole hand there. But it's so good. I used to have a bubble, I think it was an oxygen bubble mask from Sephora. It was from their own brand, but they've discontinued it, and I loved that because it just really brightened up your complexion, really brightened up your skin. So I was really looking for something to replace that, and this is very similar. Basically, it comes out clear, you pop it on like a gel sort of mask, and you put it on dry skin, you leave it on for about, I think it's 2 or 3 minutes, and it just kind of foams up within a few seconds. You leave the foam on your skin, and then with that foam, you just rub it into your skin as if you were using a cleanser, and then you just wash it off with warm water. It's really quick. I like that. It's similar to the Sephora one. You just need to leave it on for 2 or 3 minutes. So I find it's amazing because it instantly just brightens your skin. This one is also really cleansing, so I find like my pores look a lot cleaner once I've used it, which I really like because I have a lot of blackheads around this area, quite congested skin. So anything that's going to clean out my blackheads, I love. And this one definitely helps to clean them out. Your skin looks more bright, more radiant, and it's just a really good cleanser. And because it's really quick as well, that you only need to leave it on for about 2 or 3 minutes, I find that it's something that you can use multiple times during the week. It's also good. I have very sensitive skin, and it doesn't irritate my skin at all. My skin has been even more sensitive since I've moved to New York. I don't know what it is, if it's the change in water or just that the heating here, because it's like air blast as opposed to underfloor. It's a lot more drying. So my skin around here, which was anyways kind of quite dry, now it's really flaky and very sensitive. And this one doesn't aggravate it at all. So yeah, a real winner for me, and you get quite a lot of product. You don't need that much, so it will probably last me a really long time. Next up, something that I have had so many people rave about that I just had to try it when I came here. The TLC Sakari Baby Facial by Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant, if you guys haven't heard about it, I mean, it's come to the UK now. They sell it in Space NK. So many people have raved about it. So many people have actually stopped using all other products and are just doing a routine using a Drunk Elephant. I think I might try that. It's just that I feel bad, and I'm such a beauty junkie that I don't think I'm going to be able to refrain myself from buying anything that's not Drunk Elephant. So I don't know, but let me know if you guys have tried this brand out and what your experience has been. So Sakari Baby Facial is one of their star products. They don't actually, I think, sell this one in the UK. I think this one actually only retails in the US. I don't even think they have it in Canada. But if you can get your hands on it, honestly guys, it is amazing. The full-size bottle, they have this one, but I don't know if this one was like a special Christmas promotion. But the full-size bottle is pretty pricey. It's $85, but most of the things from Drunk Elephant are quite expensive. But if they're all as good as this, then guys, it's honestly worth it. Their products are all very clean products. They don't use lots of chemicals. It's all mostly kind of natural plant-based stuff. This one I know has chickpea flour, and basically what this is, it's a chemical peel for the skin. It is pretty strong because it has 25% AHAs and 2% BHAs. It is very rare to get 25% AHAs. It is almost, I think it is actually medical grade. So that is why I think in other countries it doesn't retail. But honestly, it is amazing, guys. Like, it literally, you feel like you have baby skin. Like I said, my skin is pretty congested, and I do get a lot of like dead skin as well, especially now that I'm getting a lot of dryness. And this one, you just put it on. It comes like a sort of dry sort of cream, which is sort of brownish. It actually looks like you're putting dry hummus on your face, and it has a bit of a weird smell to it as well, so it's not the most pleasant thing to put on. You need to leave it on for 20 minutes, and you need to be really strict with the time, because so my friend tried it out and she left it on for about, I think, 25 or 27 minutes, and she actually just got completely red and blotchy because it has so much AHAs that it can actually give you a chemical burn if you leave it on for too long. So you need to be really strict about leaving it for 20 minutes or less. The first time I tried it on, I left it on for a little bit less than 20 minutes, just in case, just because, like I said, I have very sensitive skin. But, you know, I then progressed to leave it on for 20 minutes, and it's never actually made my skin red or irritated. It just looks perfect after I take it off. But basically what this is, it's a chemical peel. AHAs are basically acids. So there's glycolic acid and lactic acid. Basically, they're all acids that work on your skin, and what they do is they take off the upper layer of your skin, and this one just leaves your skin so smooth. The blackheads are completely gone. I wouldn't say for me that they go completely, but my skin does feel very decongested, and a lot of them do completely clear out. It is something that they recommend you use once a week. That's what I've been doing, just using it once a week. And honestly, for me, I just feel like it works as well. So if you have a lot of blackheads and very congested skin, I think this would work really well. But otherwise, it's also really good. This is also really good to use if you have like more mature skin, or you have sun damage, or you have wrinkles, because it just helps with just cleansing out your skin, taking off that top layer, and for you to generate new skin, which is going to look fresher and more radiant. In the package, you also get this little Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, and they recommend applying this one after you use the facial, and it just kind of soothes your skin, but it doesn't, it's an oil, but it's not kind of going to make your skin overly oily, so together they work really well. Next up, I have this cream from Kiehls. Like I said, my skin has been feeling so dry, and my feet, especially around my heel, my skin has just been so dry, it's been cracking, and that's never happened to me before. I really think it is the heating, but I really need something that's very moisturizing, even for my body and my hands, because my skin is just so dry that it's horrible. And this one is an intensive treatment and moisturizer for dry or calloused areas, and it is from Kiehls. It is a moisturizer. It is quite thick, but it still blends in pretty well, which I find is kind of hard with some moisturizers. It smells kind of quite medicinal, but it is so good. Like, honestly, guys, I put this on my feet, I think like 5 days in a row, and they were completely healed. Cracks were gone. Dry skin was gone, and it is so good. And I've actually used it on my hands as well. Really good for cuticles because they're very dry now with the winter cold as well. And yeah, just amazing. You do have to work it in a little bit. So if you're going to wear it all over your whole body, you do really have to work it in. But I find that at least once or twice a week, I definitely use it all over my body after showering, because it just really hydrates and moisturizes your skin, and it keeps the moisture for a really long time. So I would definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a good moisturizer. Next up, a few masks that I got from Sephora. The first one is this clearing solution by Dr. Jart. I absolutely love the Dr. Jart formulas. They are so good. This one is a sheet mask, and it says here that it is a ultrafine microfiber sheet mask. It is true that it is a very, very thin sheet. Like, I find most sheets on masks are a little bit thicker than this, but this one's really thin. It has a whole lot of serum in it. It's very drenched, so you can put it on. It says here to leave it on for about Yeah, it says between 10 and 20 minutes, but I leave it on for at least half an hour. And then what I do is the excess serum, I just put it into my hand and then just really massage it and work it into my skin, giving my skin a little bit of a lymph drainage massage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out Lisa Eldridge's video. It was so helpful with massage techniques. I will link it down below. But yeah, really, really good. It's actually supposed to clear your skin, and I find that it does kind of even out my skin tone. If I have any blemishes, it dries them out. But it also doesn't dry out my skin. It feels hydrated and plumped and just really even and bright looking after I've used it. So I really like it. I think it's a great one before an event. And if you have things like pigmentation and stuff like me, I think this one would definitely help that. It says here that it conceals and cleans blemish prone skin, but it's definitely not drying. So if like me, you're prone to breakouts and you want something that's gonna kind of unify your skin and just clear out any breakouts, this one is amazing. I have been using it every week and I love it. It does come pretty pricey because you only get one sheet in each ones, and I think it's about $4 or $5, but it is so good that it is definitely worth it. Another mask I got from Dr. Jart, I haven't actually tried this one out, is the Brightening Infusion Hydrogel Masks. I love these hydrogel masks. I'm going to talk about another one that I've tried, but I haven't actually tried this one. But this one is supposed to be for dark circles and dullness. I get a lot of dullness. Like you guys know, I have quite a yellow undertone and my skin does feel really dull, especially in the winter. It feels like it has no life to it, and I have very, very dark under eye circles, so I'm super excited to try this one out and see what it does. Again, you need to leave it on for about 20-30 minutes, and it has a vitamin C, and usually the ones with vitamin C are very, very brightening, so I'm very excited to try this one out. And then these ones from Neutrogena that I got, I think, did I get them from CVS? I think I got them from CVS. But basically, Neutrogena have been coming up with masks for the last year or so, and everyone is raving about them, but I hadn't tried them. I usually like the stuff from Neutrogena. I don't know why I hadn't tried them till now, but I decided to give it a go, and I got two of them. Again, they're the sheet masks. I'm obsessed with sheet masks, guys, because I just find that they're probably the most effective ones, and I like to mix up my masks, so I usually will do about 3 or 4 during a week, because I'm not that good at kind of moisturizing my skin every day. If I don't wear any makeup, I am kind of lazy, so I find that the masks are kind of like an intense treatment that kind of recover my skin if I've been naughty and I haven't done my skincare for a few days. But this one is the Purifying Hydrogel Mask. I haven't tried this one yet, but I tried their hydrating one, and oh my god, I was blown away. These ones come in 2 parts, so you have one bit that goes over the top part of your face and the one that goes through the bottom part of your face. And they are not a sheet mask, it's actually like a gel that you put on. These ones kind of don't have that much leftover serum, but they always have a little bit, and I would definitely recommend massaging that into your skin and letting it overnight, like using that as opposed to your serum that you use normally, because they are very effective. This one is supposed to be refreshing, and it's supposed to soothe the skin and feeling it purified and glowing, so I'm excited to try this one. It has seaweed extract in it, and I've tried seaweed facials before and they work really well on my skin. The one I tried was the one that is the hydrating one. I will put it here on the screen now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's the one in the blue packet. Last year I think they came out with the ones that came in the little tub, and I think it's the same formula, but this one is like on a gel mask, and I really like that. I don't know why. It's so refreshing as well, very cooling when you put it on your skin, so I think it works great before an event. The hydrating one was amazing. It left my skin so like drenched and hydrated, but at the same time it didn't feel oily at all. Normally after I use a hydrating mask, I always wash my face off afterwards, and I don't leave it overnight, and then I just put my normal skincare, because I just find otherwise normally I break out. But with this one I didn't break out at all. My skin was just like plumped and hydrated, and I felt like it definitely looked a lot more plumped, as if you'd kind of injected water into it. It was a really weird effect, but just really, really good. It looked like I just had like tons of sleep and drank loads of water, and my skin looked amazing. They recommend to leave it on for 15 minutes, but I left it on for half an hour, and because it's so cooling and soothing, I also used it underneath my eyes, and it really hydrated this area, and it depuffed it as well because it was so cooling. Another mask is this one I got by Caudalie. My best friend Lara gifted me a little pack from Caudalie, and this was definitely the star product for me, so I wanted to mention it here. It's an instant detox mask. That's quite a mouthful there. And it says it cleans impurities and tightens pore. It comes out in it's like a pink clay mask, but it doesn't dry out your skin too much. It is a little bit drying. It's not as hydrating as the Charlotte Tilbury one, but oh my God, I put it on. You need to leave it on for about 10 minutes, I think. And my skin, it did feel a little tight, but it was just so amazing the way it cleansed out my pores. Like I said, have a lot of blackheads and my skin just looked so clear. It is the only mask I've tried so far that has really cleansed out my skin. And even though it's a little drying, I feel like using something like the Neutrogena hydrating one afterwards would definitely counteract that. And that's what I normally do. I do a peel like the one from Drunk Elephant, then I would put a mask like this and then a hydrating mask to counteract any dryness that has come from a clay mask like this. And guys, you can definitely mix up masks and do more than one in one day, because I get asked so many questions about this. But yeah, just amazing, such a good mask, left my skin looking so clear, so nice. And sometimes I find with these clay masks, if they're very drying, then my skin sort of reacts and breaks out. But with this one, nothing like that happened. Just so impressed. It's the first time I used something from Caudalie and I was so impressed. Also from Caudalie in that packet, which I really liked, was this beauty elixir. I know so many people love this one. So many beauty bloggers have been raving about this one for years, but I hadn't tried it out, and it's like a mist. It's so nice, and I actually use it to refresh my makeup when I've had like a full face of makeup and then I maybe want to go out in the evening. I find just like spritzing this over just makes you feel so refreshed, but it also kind of hydrates your skin. And then if you want to pop on a little bit of extra concealer and powder, your skin just feels so refreshed. So a bit of a kind of princess product, but I definitely really like it, and the smell is amazing. Another skincare product I wanted to talk about is this product from Germain. My mum brought me this one from Spain because I didn't know where to get it here, but I will try and link it down below if I can find it. It is basically a hyaluronic acid serum. It's a clear gel. It comes out like a very liquidy gel, and you just need one pump. You put it on all over your face and it absorbs within seconds, and it's pure hyaluronic acid. So what hyaluronic acid does is it just kind of plumps your skin, really hydrates it, firms it up a little bit, and it's just amazing. I feel like when my skin here has been so dry and so flaky, but even when I'm being really naughty and I'm not doing my skincare routine, I just find that applying a pump of this, it absorbs within like literally 30 seconds. And if I put it underneath makeup, my makeup just goes on so much nicer. And basically what you do is you put this on and then you put your normal moisturizer on. And because it absorbs so quickly, it doesn't feel like oily or like an extra layer. It doesn't add any oil at all, but it just really hydrates your skin and moisturizes on a very deep level, because it's just pure hyaluronic acid. And this is from their medical range. So again, lots of scientific research behind these kind of products. So I would definitely recommend this one, and I think it can work on all skin types. And just, I think we're all in a bit of extra need of hydration. And if you're naughty like me and don't drink enough water, this one is definitely going to help. Another skincare product I got was something else from Drunk Elephant, and it is the Firma Day Serum. This is got 15% of ascorbic acid and pumpkin ferment extract. This one is meant to be a brightening sort of serum for pigmentation. They recommend you use it during the day, but I think I'm going to be using it mostly at night because I've run out of my SkinCeuticals one, which I've absolutely loved, and I thought I would try this one out. I haven't tried it on yet, but basically it's supposed to be brightening, it's supposed to tackle pigmentation, even out your skin tone, so I'm excited to try this one. It says here it's a packed with powerful antioxidant and ferulic acids to reveal brighter, firmer and more even looking complexion. So I'm really excited to use this one. I've also had it's really good to kind of firm your skin and work on wrinkles as well. So if you are a little bit older, this one might be really good, but I will let you know what I feel about this one once I've tried it out properly. Another product I've discovered, which has been, oh my god, the best discovery ever, is this homeopathic medicine, and it's called MuAde. And there's lots of different uses for it, but it's really good if you have eczema, for any allergies. It works for burns as well, for soothing anything. It says here it's good for bruises, sunburn, razor burn, scrapes, rashes, blisters, bug bites, skin eruptions, acne, eczema, loads of different things. But basically it's like a pomade kind of a thing. It comes like this, and I have been using it because I get like an eczema in between my fingers. And oh my god, normally it takes about, if I treat it with something, it normally goes away in like kind of 5 to 6 days. And normally I have to use stuff with like steroids in it, which I don't really like, or cortisone. So this one is amazing. It doesn't have any of the rubbish because it's a homeopathic medicine. And it was gone in 1 day, guys, in 1 day. I haven't used it for acne yet, but apparently it's good to soothe acne as well. And also I got a burn here. I don't know how well you guys can see that on the camera, but I got a burn on my finger, a pretty bad one, and I just popped this on immediately when I got the burn. I washed it with water and then I just put a little bit of this on. I had no blister, and I've got it in like 2 days and it's pretty much dried out and half of it has fallen and there's no mark. I would definitely recommend just having one at home, because in case you get a burn or you get like a little rash, or you know, you want to use it maybe on like children if they've got like kind of very flaky skin around here. It is so good that I would definitely recommend this one. It is a little pricey, but definitely well worth the money because you can do so many different things with it. And finally, these products from Emily Corden, I got sent these, but they're so good. I had tried from Emily Corden. It's a New York-based brand, and they do kind of luxury lip products. They had lip balms, and I tried them, and they were so nice, smelled so good. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Like, it just looks so beautiful on my vanity. But this one is a tinted balm, and you can also use it as a blush, and they are just so amazing. I love them, especially when you're having like very little makeup or just like a makeup free day. My lips are like the same color as the rest of my skin, so I find just popping on something that has a little bit of color to it is so nice. They're so hydrating, and they just have this like little bit of color, but it's not too much. Like, it just looks like you've got bitten lips, and it just gives it this glow and color. And I also really like to just pop it on here and just make me look a little bit more alive when I'm not wearing makeup. They are just so gorgeous. I'm going to swatch them all for you. There are 6 shades. This is my favorite. This is Chic Boom, and it's kind of this beautiful sort of mauvey, reddish, it's like a natural reddish nude color, as in like your lips but better, and it's just so gorgeous and it looks so natural. You can definitely use it as a lipstick if you want to build it up and wear it with a liner, or you can just dab it on with your fingers and it looks super natural. I feel like it's something similar to I don't know what they're called, but the ones from Glossier is something similar, but these ones are super hydrating, and I just love the packaging, and just so dainty, so cute. I'm going to swatch all the shades for you. They've got lighter ones, darker ones, but this one is definitely my favorite. Okay guys, and that was everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this huge beauty haul. Do let me know if you've tried any of these products and what your experience has been. I will update you on the ones that I haven't tried yet, hopefully in a video very soon. I hope you enjoyed this one. I've linked everything down below so you guys can go and buy it if you want to get any of the stuff that I spoke about. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and hit that little bell here in the YouTube subscription box so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!